Rangers. We're at Globe Life Field in Arlington. It's the first game in the month of June between the Colorado Rockies and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. If he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Wes Benjamin, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He will lead this one off today.
Number 1.
First pitch of the AB now. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
The mercury still rising here at the ballpark. 93 degrees, our game time temperature. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here's another 1-2. Rounded slowly to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. In time.
That is second. The left fielder, Jonathan Daza.
And stepping in, Jonathan Daza. First offering. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. No balls and a strike to count. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set. Here's the 0-1. He's running. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
That is good.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Garcia is there, 2 gone.
That is it. The designated hitter, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
The 0-1 offering. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Rolison will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. These Rockies guys, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
The batter will be Josh Young, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here at 293. 7 homers and 25 driven in. And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box now, Adolis Garcia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. We'll return to Texas in just a moment. Now to bat, Maikel Franco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 4.
He's out. Bottom of the inning now. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Rolison is making his debut on the mound today, as we've mentioned. His performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Carlos Correa becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Nate Lowe digging in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
The 1-2. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Rogers scoops it up, and that's the second out. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. There's a shot out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
In now, Preston Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 289 is the average coming in. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Throw over to third, and the runner back safely. Bottom of the second here with no score. And now another toss over to third, and the runner back. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his stepping in next, Jonathan Daza. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
He's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Up next, Brendan Rodgers. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Peters is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Rangers line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, we don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. DJ Peters is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Hampson is there, and he has it for the first out. So now here is Jose Trevino. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, upstairs.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. New inning set to get underway. And set to go is the veteran first. So next to hit is Nick Solak. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat.
Hopefully that triple is the kick he needed to get him out of this slump. Got to feel real good to hit one hard and be able to run like that.
And the runner will get back standing. First pitch on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hampson will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to stand in is Preston Tucker. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Daza is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be DJ Peters. He flew out in his last debut. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rangers lead 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So now into the box is Brendan Rodgers. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys both
The batting order turns over now and set to go. Isaiah Kiner Falefa struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Now the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Line hard into left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Josh Young. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Hit to third. Franco has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run scored here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Next, it'll be Adolis Garcia. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Racing back the center fielder, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. 7th inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Maikel Franco. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Next up, Charlie Blackmon. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Popped him up. Solak in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And Ryan McMahon. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, who's batting cleanup.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers.
Now at the plate here is Brendan Rodgers, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the belt, the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Preston Tucker.
The left fielder, Preston Tucker.
First pitch on its way. Hit to short. And that's out number one. Digging in next, DJ Peters, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And now the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Burleson is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Striding in is Jose Trevino, who's a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
A ball and a strike. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Rangers set down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 25.
And now for Colorado, C.J. Cron for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up low in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Now at the plate is Greg Bird. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
On the first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. At the plate now is Maikel Franco. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet.
Nope.
That misses 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Last strike now for Colorado. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's got it, and the Rangers are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Rangers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wes Benjamin notches his 3rd win of the year. Ryan Rollison is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Jose Leclerc closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year.